Hi everyone, I'm so grateful that I have discovered ways of opening and expanding down here in my body, and I wanted to share with you all some things you can do to open up the back part of you. So, for example, hi linda primita, if you have a pillow, this is a wonderful exercise to do. You lay on your bed, and I'm just moving the little tripod here. So just pretend this is my bed, and you hug a pillow. Open up your legs, and you put the pillow in between your thighs, and it just feels so good for people that have any type of tension down here or in your stomach area. It feels so good to feel some type of weight, pressure on you. And it gives you feedback also because you're putting something on top of you, so that makes you more aware of your belly, it makes you more aware of your pubic bone, your inner thighs. And a lot of us, sometimes here, we disconnect from our gut. We're so stressed out that we have all this tension in our belly. So this is one of the exercises that I highly recommend people to take a pillow, and you can also pretend that this is your inner child. This is the little you that sometimes we're scared, we protect ourselves, we guard ourselves. I know this for sure because I've made it a point to be safe and to feel safe, and sometimes that causes us to, because we've had trauma in the past, we protect ourselves, we guard ourselves. So this is a way of you feeling protected, feeling safe, and you can incorporate this into your breathing meditation in the morning. This is what I do. I just, the minute I wake up, and I also like to put something behind me so that my back is supported to open up. So you could put a pillow right under your back and lay on it to arch your back and open your body even more. So this is what I do, and I wanted to share with you all because this is one of the things that we're going to go over in the Yoni Yoga event tonight. And men, you could do this too. Stroking yourself, outward strokes, opening your thighs, especially if you sit 6 to 8 hours a day in an office. This is so wonderful to do when you get home and just spend time with your body opening your arms, stretching your arms. And I have an audio meditation that I have on my website that people can put their email, and you'll get the audio on how to process and release the weight of the past, because so many of us are holding on to tension, tightness, pain, but when we open and expand, we're stretching all the fascia in the center of the body, just stretching all the fascia, they're like strands, and when we stretch them and elongate them, we no longer have the contractedness. It's like, you could pretend my curly hair is a contracted muscle, the curls are contractions, and then when I stretch and I expand, it gets straight. So this is literally a metaphor for what happens with our bodies. I mean, I love curly hair, but tense muscles, tight, curly muscles, that's not actually what our nature is to be. Our nature is to be light, free, open, expansive. And the more we are that, the more we get to feel our authentic self. So if you have tension in your jaw, tension in your shoulders, and maybe you also hold back your voice speaking up, this is a wonderful exercise to do, the one that I just taught you, opening up your legs, because your jaw has to do a lot with your hips and your pelvic floor. And I highly recommend people sing. Singing is such a powerful way to learn to open your center, because the more you carry a note and the more you can hold a sound, you have to be able to expand your center to be able to sing for a long time. And it's all about the breath. So I invite us all to sing a song with me. I am free, I am free, I am free. I am free and open. Yay, yay, yay. Open, open, open. That's our nature to be. Open wide. And the more we open, the more we can receive. And the lighter we feel, because all of our muscles are lengthened. And it feels so good. Trust me, it makes you look younger. It makes you feel more fun and joyful and alive. Feeling open. And I know, because I know the opposite of feeling open, I know what it's like to be like this inside my yoni and to hold in my shoulders, and I know what it's like to hold in my hips and to hold in my low back. Chronic fear, chronic tension, chronic holding of trapped emotions from my past. So I know the difference, and I know how that affects my sexual energy, my sensual energy, my intuitive energy. So the more we spend time opening ourselves, you're also going to feel more emotions coming up from the past. They're like little gas bubbles. I call them emotional farts. The more you do this work of opening, you are going to probably have some type of memory come up. I'm just forewarning you. And you may start to cry. It's really amazing how we have so much that we hold on from the past in our butts. That's right. If anybody has a pain in the butt in their life, most likely you also have a pain in your booty. And I know this because I work with people every day that I'll ask them, I'll say, is there a pain in the neck in your life? If you come in with a pain in the neck to see me, I'll ask you that. And it's amazing how people are like, how did you know? Oh my God, it's my mother-in-law. Or they'll say, I don't even want to admit this, but I had a client who told me it was her daughter, her 12-year-old daughter, that was a pain in the neck. There's a whole video on about that. So sometimes we're ashamed that we're holding people in our lives, in our bodies, and carrying them around. And that's why I created the Alva Love approach. I'm calling it Alva Love. This approach of embodying expansion, singing, and using our voices as a way of liberating our bodies, liberating ourselves. And a lot of it is about expanding and opening and spending time in your day with your arms up. So we can all do that right now. Just reach your arms up. Reach your arms up. Take a deep breath in. Breathe in all that oxygen and feel the deliciousness of reaching up. And I say hashtag next level everyone. Let's just open up and stay open, because a lot of what's happening out there is causing us to close down and shut down. Yes, reaching up. There's this video on TEDx. There's a TEDx actually that talks about how if you stay in this power pose for 2 minutes, that it lowers your cortisol levels, your stress hormone, by like 40%. So when we do our Yoni Yoga, we're going to expand upwards and we're going to expand downwards. So I invite all the goddesses to come over tonight. Key Biscayne, it's where it's at. And join me for Yoni Yoga and Sexual Empowerment Experience, where I'm going to be teaching all the ladies where their clitoris is, their G-spot, how to expand their Kundalini energy, how to remove blockages in your sexuality. A lot of us have shame or guilt. Maybe we've slept with people that were like, oh my God, what was I thinking? Or we regret, or maybe we were touched inappropriately, or were raped or molested. So that's not something that everybody's talking about, saying, hey, did you have sexual trauma? Hey, did you? So these are things that people have not told anyone, and they're 40, 50 years old walking around and holding chronic pain in their body. And so the Yoni Yoga experience is a time for women to get to know their sacred womb space, and what is there. And I'm going to guide everybody in a womb healing meditation tonight. And we're also going to learn how to activate the 3 layers of the pelvic floor. So I'm really blessed that I get to incorporate what I have learned as a pelvic floor physical therapist and my background in the pelvic floor and the anatomy and the kinesiology. So I get to share with you the science of your body pelvically, and also how that affects your emotions, your chakras, your beliefs, how the beliefs work to either benefit or not benefit your sexual energy. So come on over if you want to experience sexual healing, yoni healing, connecting to your sensuality, to your feminine energy for the ladies. And if you want to learn more about Tantra, learn more about how to be more intuitive, just message me, because I am so over ready to share. And that's why I am working now on this program. I'm calling it Get to the Root, Embrace Your Past, Embody Freedom. Get to the root, embrace your past, embody freedom. I love the name of it because that's what we're doing. I have this intuitive gift, intuition, very intuitive woman right here, and I'm finally maximizing that benefit to everyone, because you see, I graduated as a physical therapist, so we didn't talk about being intuitive in physical therapy school. So it's almost like I've had to give myself permission to be my own type of physical therapist or type of practitioner where I'm highly intuitive, and I'm owning it now. It's a gift, but it's a gift that we can all strengthen. We all have that gift, and I can show you how. Because of the things that I've learned about my body, and basically a lot of it is about opening the body and expanding your body and getting in touch with your heart, because your heart knows exactly what is perfect for you on purpose. But it's not just your heart, you see, because if you have a tight vagina, a tight hip, a tight low back, your heart is not able to connect deeply with every part of you. And this is why we have to look at our butts. We have to go down there and not be ashamed of it. So we do a lot of things with the tushy in my work, this Alba Love work, where we don't have to be, we move a lot our hips, we circle the hips, we open the thighs, and I want to just have like a whole photo shoot about our tushy love and loving our butts, but there's so much down there that wants to connect with our hearts. So when people tell me, oh, you work with the root, you work with what? With what part of the body? Yeah, and it is so important. So I'd love to just get y'all's feedback. What did you think about this video? Are you getting triggered? Because, a lot of us have been touched in our butts or around our butts in ways that are not appropriate. That's the truth, that 1 out of every 5 women have had some type of trauma. So I have a lot of compassion for this area of the body. At the same time, we have to stop keeping quiet about it. So look forward to more of these videos. If anybody wants to interview me and you have a podcast, this is something else that I'm really grateful to be invited to share. And I would love to share with you all this wonderful Alba Love. And message me if you want to learn more. I offer free 15-minute clarity calls. And also, if you want to learn more about the masterclass that's coming up August 27, Get to the Root, Embrace Your Past, Embody Freedom. People are going to be able to come together through Zoom all around the world. So this is my dream, is to impact millions of people's lives. And I'm going to be able to do that as of August 27th. And then also, message me if you have any other questions about healing, about processing in the body, about Tantra, about anything related to the science of healing also, because that's something I'm really passionate about. And I just sending everybody lots and lots of love. I gotta go. Mwah! Thank you so much. And remember, move your booty, celebrate your booty, because there's so much in there that wants to connect with our hearts. So it's about connection with the whole being of you. It's just that a lot of times Maybe we're focused on our third eye a lot, our heart a lot, and we're missing out on processing down here. So for integration, let me know if you want to be more in touch with the integrated version of you, the body, the mind, the energetic body, the emotional processing, and the mindset. With the hypnosis and the NLP and my physical therapy background and the shamanic and the belly dance and yoga, there's all these wonderful things that I've learned that all of them are important, and I'm always learning even more. So have a beautiful day, everyone. Mwah! I'll see you later. Hopefully tonight at Yoni Yoga. Message me if you want more information.